video, I'll quickly walk you through Bridge's Sweepstakes module, what it does, how the rules work, and how to set it up. Sweepstakes are chance-based promotions used to boost engagement and reward your audience, and Bridge makes it easy to run one directly inside your experience. Let's go through the setup in the brand dashboard. Drag and drop the Sweepstakes module into the section below. This will open a new module. In the Sweepstakes module, you'll find fields for the sweepstakes name, the call to action button, and several additional settings. Let's go through each of them one by one in detail. Sweepstakes name. This is the internal name for your sweepstakes. It helps you identify the campaign in the dashboard, especially useful if you're running multiple sweepstakes over time. Call to action CTA. This controls the primary button text your audience will see in the experience, basically the action you want them to take. Here, I'm entering the sweepstakes name so it's easy to identify in the dashboard. Then I'll add the call to action text. This is the label that appears on the button in the experience. When you write your CTA, keep it short, energetic, and outcome-focused. Use action language that feels exciting, like enter, join, or claim, and make sure it clearly hints at the benefit, like winning or getting a reward. This text will appear inside the button, which we will use to open the module. In this sweepstakes window, you can select the start and end dates for when people are allowed to enter in the content section. This content field is where you add the main description users will see, what the sweepstakes is, what the prize is, and how to enter. For this demo, I'm going to add my content right here so you can see how it shows up in the experience. Sweepstakes rules. This is where you include the official rules and eligibility details, more formal and policy style than the content section. In the consumer app, these rules show up in two places, in the hamburger menu under Sweepstakes Rules, and in the terms and conditions users see during registration. For this demo, I'm adding some dummy rules here so you can see exactly how they'll display. Once you've set your sweepstakes rules, double-check the details to make sure everything looks right before you continue with the rest of your setup. Now let's move to the advanced settings. Advanced settings lets you customize the customer experience after someone enters the sweepstakes. Show sweepstakes entry status. When this is enabled, users will see their entry status, like entry approved, along with the entry details table. If I uncheck it, that entire status section and table are hidden from the experience. Next is customized sweepstakes state messages. This lets you control the exact text users see based on their entry status. You can edit the message for entry active, entry pending review, entry denied, and when the sweepstakes has expired. For each one, you can write your own copy up to 250 characters, or click reset to default to restore the original text. Just a quick note, these status messages matter most if your sweepstakes requires manual review for registrations. In that case, users may see states like pending review or denied. If manual review isn't enabled, entries are typically set to active by default, so most users will only see the active confirmation message. You can also customize the post-registration CTA that appears immediately after a user submits their entry, giving you a bit more control over their next step. You can also customize the button colors here. This controls the primary sweepstakes button, and you're free to choose any color you like. Now let's click on Save. The error message below indicates that this module requires registration. The Sweepstakes module will always enforce registration by default. You'll need to enable registration from the Registration tab to proceed. You can either create a new registration or choose an existing one. For this walkthrough, I'll be using one I've already set up. Now let's click and save your sweepstakes module. Your sweepstakes module has been saved successfully. Now let's review the sweepstakes module you've set up. This is your sweepstakes module. The user must complete registration before they can enter the sweepstakes campaign. As you can see, the sweepstakes rules appear in the terms and conditions text, and they're also accessible from the top right hamburger menu. Now let's register and see how our module works. Let's register with an email. I will skip the details for now. This is how our sweepstakes module will be shown in the consumer app. You will notice the post-registration CTA displayed here. Right underneath, you'll see the content, and after that, your approved entry with the sweepstakes status, entry date, and entry ID. And that's everything for the sweepstakes module. You're all set.